What is going on, everybody? Well, yes, indeed. I have some explaining to do because it's been a long time since the last video, like probably a month. But I haven't gotten any further on the bike since the last time you saw it. It's just been very, very, very busy, and I'll probably make a video pretty soon kind of explaining some of the things that are going on. But that's not what this video is about. This video is all about the chin spoiler from Advanblack. Now, a couple things to mention. According to their website, this won't fit on this Harley. This is a twin-cooled model, and this isn't supposed to be able to fit on a twin-cooled model. So in this video, my goal is to figure out why. Obviously, it has something to do with the coolant lines, but can I figure out a way around that? Can I make it work? That's the goal of this video, because I think it would look nice. So I need to figure that out and see if we can make it work, and that's what we're doing here. This is a 2016 Harley-Davidson Road Glide Ultra. It's got the twin-cooled 103. Now's a pretty good time to do it because there's no front end on the bike, so I think that'll work. Now, something else to keep in mind is I hope the audio is okay here. I'm going to check it out. My wireless mics that I've been using for the last couple of years have failed me, so they're actually at road for warranty work. Hopefully they can fix them and get them back to me, but there's just been a ton of stuff going on, and that's one of the things, because it's been frustrating having audio issues for every video. Beyond that, it's just been crazy busy. So anyway, enough yammering. Like I said, I'll try to explain that in a later video, and we'll talk about some of the things that have been going on, some of the changes in my life, the things that affect the YouTube channel. I've got my big mug of coffee because I feel like this might end up being a little more of a project than I first expected. I thought I'd have to make some modifications to the chin spoiler and it would maybe bolt up, but after looking at it a little bit, I think it's going to be a bit of a process if we can even make it happen, but let's try it. But yeah, big mug of coffee. Update on the parts. They're still at powder coat. I knew it was going to be a while because the guy is absolutely slammed, so he told me that ahead of time. I dropped the parts off 5 weeks ago. I'm not really worried about it yet because it's like 15 degrees outside right now. And it's been cold and rainy and snowy and icy and all the things here in Minnesota that I don't know why we like it here, but whatever. Now, obviously, this is going to be a problem because this bracket or this cross member here in the frame is where this is supposed to bolt on. Screws come in from this direction into the back of the spoiler here. So that's going to be an issue. There's no screens in the spoiler. It comes with screens, but they're at powder coat also, going from raw to black. This is basically what comes in the kit. These longer screws here, the short ones are what holds the screens in place. So you've got the washers and these longer screws. Depending on the year of your bike, tells you if you use the shorter ones or the longer ones. Pre-14 uses one set of screws, and then 14 to 16 uses the other screws. I don't remember which is which, but anyway, that's what comes in the kit. Now, just looking at this, first thing I need to do is move the lower fairings out because I don't have enough room here the way they are. So that's going to be our first step, and really I may need to take these lights off the bars just to give us plenty of room to move the lowers out as far as they'll go. So I think that's my first step, is to remove that stuff, get these things moved out. Then we should have enough room, because obviously the lowers aren't the issue. It's something in here, and I'm thinking it's these two lines and where this bracket is. So if I need to make any modifications to the chin spoiler, I don't mind doing that if I have to like cut out some notches or something to make it work. But I'm not going to make any real modifications to the factory end of the Harley. I'm not going to be trying to move any coolant lines or anything like that. So it's possible that this may just not work at all. Alright, as far as the lowers go, I have to put them out as far as they'll go, but I can make that work. So we've got enough width. The problem is now, and I don't know if you can see this on video or not, there is a pretty good gap from the chin spoiler to where those bolts are. I guess my next step is to see, I mean, I could get longer bolts and I could make this work if the bolts will line up with where they're supposed to. Like, I think I'd be okay with that. Even though there's a pretty big gap between the frame of the bike and the chin spoiler, the lowers cover all that up, so you won't really see it. Now, the next thing is going to be, I don't think it'll be a problem, but once I get the front end on here, the forks, how much clearance will be between here and the fender, because I've got that wraparound fender. So that could be another issue we run into. I guess my next step is really going to be remove these two screws and figure out if I can get long screws through the back side. I don't know, just have to try it. I'm pretty sure even the long bolts they gave me aren't going to be long enough. No, I'm going to need quite a bit longer than that. I guess what I kind of want to know right now is if it's even going to line up. So I'm going to take these nails and poke them through here, because if I can't get it to line up, then it's kind of a waste to even keep trying. So we'll put this kind of where it would be, and that raises it up a lot. I really want to be able to make this work. On this side it fits perfectly. This side we've got, well, this hose clamp, which I might be able to move slightly. It's a lot of work trying to make things that don't fit. It's close though, just not close enough. This is where I need to be. But if I could make a bracket, okay, here we go. If I can make a bracket of some sort, 2 screw holes here, 2 here. That's how far off I am. So screw a bracket onto the back of here, and then 2 holes here, run bolts through the back of here. Then I can put nuts on the back side of here. I think that might be a winner, because all this will be covered up with mesh screen. Any tolerances where there's a gap will be blocked by the lower fairings. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable, to be honest with you. I mean, I could be totally wrong, and maybe I'm going to hate it, but I think I'm close. I just really need that bracket. I think this is a pretty good proof of concept. Here's kind of a design that I came up with for the bracket. I think this will work pretty good if I can get something made up. Basically, this end down here bolts to the chin spoiler, and it's a little bit of a gap, so I want to make it offset basically, so it'll bend over and then go up to mount onto that bracket on the bike, just like that. So that's what I need to make this work, something similar to this. So let me know what you guys think. Am I going to be able to make this spoiler work? Is it going to happen? Not in this video, it's not. I need to figure out this bracket situation, how I'm going to make that work, what I'm going to do. But I want you guys' opinions. Let me know in the comments, because I'm sure there's plenty of you out there that are way smarter when it comes to this kind of stuff than me. I need instructions to do these projects. But did that template make any sense for that bracket? Let me know what you guys think, because I'm not giving up on it. I really want to try to make this chin spoiler work on my bike. So I am just kind of curious and interested to see what you guys think out there. That's going to do it for this one. Stay very, very safe as always. Have a good one. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.